So, dear students, I welcome you in the second part of Expert Detectives. I hope you are enjoying the video of Expert Detective. You have gone through the first, you must have gone through the first part of Expert Detective. So, be ready for now the second part of Expert Detectives, which will give you the final conclusion of the research, the investigation, not research, but investigation of our two detectives, Maya and Nishad. Students, last time we had seen that Maya had made a big list, thorough list of about Mr. Nath. She had made a note of everything they knew about Mr. Nath, calling them facts and gave a number to each one of them. So she had a analytical investigation. Okay, so she had found some points about Mr. Nath. Number one, she says that they don't know what Mr. Nath's first name is. They must discover it. So she had find it out that Mr. Nath is his surname, but what is his first name? They don't know. The other tenant at Shankar House say that Nath is mad, strange, and unfriendly. The other tenants, whoever other people who were staying over there at Shankar House, maybe lodge, that may be lodging Shankar House. So other people they were saying that he is mad, strange, and unfriendly. He doesn't talk to anyone. Number three, he is under Mama's medical treatment, so he has to be polite to the children. And she thought that he is polite to them because he is polite to Maya and Nishad because he was under treatment of their mother. He receives no letter. He has been living in room number 10 for more than a year. He doesn't work to earn his livelihood. So he had been staying over there in room number 10, and he did not earn any means he did not work for his livelihood. So how do he get the money? How could he pay the tips as well as yeah, how could he pay for his meals and that everything? She did not understand. So all these things have to find out according to her. Okay, he has no visitors. Only on Sunday, a fair white man comes to him for lunch. Food and tea are taken to his room by Ramesh from the restaurant distributors. So, all these points she noted down. Nishan doesn't pay much attention to Maya's list of facts. He only pities that the poor man is without any friend. So Maya had she had prepared a list that see how strange that person is. So many points she had found it out, which indicates that he may be some criminal. But Nishad was not agree with her. He thought that he was a patient, that Mr. Nath was a patient and a poor person. Why she wanted to have suspect on him? Maya argues that the Sunday visitor must be Nath's partner in crime and comes on Sunday to give a part of ill gotten money to Mr. Nath. So Maya suspected that whoever the Sunday's visitor, that may be no one, but that may be his partner in his ill gotten money, means the money they may be getting from some wrong activities, from some criminal activities, and he may be coming over there to give him his share. As for Ramesh, Mr. Nath bribes for him to keep quiet about his criminal activities, and she thought that Mr. Nath may have given some bribe. Bribe means uh, if you wanted that somebody should do your work, which is not we can say, suppose some work which is not legal work, to do some illegal work. If somebody gives somebody something as benefit to keep quiet, that is called as bribe. So Ramesh may have been given some money or something, so that he was also not saying anything against Mr. Nath. She thought like that, and Mr. Nath may be criminal, and therefore Ramesh also did not say anything about his criminal activities. Nishan don't doesn't quite agree with Maya. He says he will not cooperate in the investigation if she did not stop calling Mr. Nath an escape criminal. So ultimately, Nishad asked her that if she would not stop calling Mr. Nath as an escape criminal, he would not cooperate in investigation. In his opinion, the purpose of their inquiry is to find out why Mr. Nath is so thin and lonely. He declares that he likes Mr. Nath and he will try to befriend him. So ultimately, Nishad had clearly told to Maya that she had to stop to call Mr. Nath as a criminal. Actually, he was cooperating her in investigation because their purpose was to find it out why Mr. Nath was so thin and lonely. What was the reason of his unhappiness? Could they help him to become happy, or could they help him to improve his conditions? It was his view, but Maya's view was different. Maya laughs at the madness of Nishad. She warns him that the police could take him also to jail along with his friend. Nishad walks cut off the room quietly. Nishad was not interested in that, and he just walked through the room, dear students. So, dear students, you must have seen that the story is ended without any conclusion. Now, it is your work to the give the chance to your imagination, give the motivation, give the inspiration to your imagination that what may have happened further. Okay, so you can write on a page when Nishad went out, but what may happen in the story further. So it is open ended and for you to think. In this way, the expert detective ends. Thank you very much for this video. We'll stop here. Goodbye.